Hey guys, M.A. Fish Guy here from Viking Aquatics, and today we are going to be adding sand to the aquariums. Now, I have about 500 pounds of sand that I have to fill these aquariums, and there's a couple different colors that I chose, and I'll go over the reasons why I chose the brand that I chose right after I show you the colorations that I would have. So, first one from Stony River. Now this is Estes, the brand. This is going to be the Caribbean blend. This is a nice 50-50 blue and white blend, and it makes the colorations and the fish really pop, especially with the black backgrounds that I have on the fish tanks. Next one by Stony River is going to be the Java blend. Now this is a nice 50-50 black and white. Then next after that, so for some of my other ones, I'm going to be using just the natural. And this is just your regular natural, like yellowish white sand. And the last one for my aquariums that don't have some of the black backgrounds, or they have a different coloration for the backgrounds, I'm going to be using the solid black. Now, the reason why I chose the Stony River by Estes is I've used other brands of sand in the past, and this is much easier to add plants to gravel vac, and just move things around if you need to. Some of the other sands I've used in the past, they almost create like a thick sludge, or almost like a really thick barrier that you just can't get through. It's hard to put plants in, and it just becomes a nightmare if you're trying to add plants because you can break them, you can damage the root systems. I've even had some sands that get so thick and just grimy that even the roots have a hard time growing inside of them. So with this, it's nicer because it's a little bit bigger of a granule, so it makes water changes easier, adding plants easier, and just moving it around to different aquascaping that you need to do. So Estes is going to be the brand I'm going to be choosing by the Stony River, and I'm going to be adding those into the aquariums today. And what I'm going to be doing is about 1.5 pounds per gallon of water, and that's what they recommend anyways. So with these and the guppies and the babies and all that, I want to do live plants. So it's important to have a little bit thicker of a layer of sand when it comes to that. So I'll be adding, like I said, 15 pounds per 10-gallon tank, so that way I have a nice area for the plants, especially some of the Amazon swords that I want to add. So I will keep you guys updated on what's going on and how it looks. And I'm actually going to be layering it so it gives it a nice uniform appeal to the aquarium. So guys, so today we're going to be adding the sand into the aquariums. We'll be using the Stony River by Estes, and we'll be putting in 15 pounds per 10-gallon tank. So the top layer of tanks is going to be the Java, which is going to be your black and white. So let's get adding. So the nice thing about this is you don't have to rinse this. You just put it into the aquariums. Now, normally what you want to do is put the sand in, then put the water. We're going to do things a little bit different. I already have these running with the water in it, so we're going to add the sand into it. And what you want to do is after 48 hours, you can add fish. And while the tank is sitting with the sand in it, anything that floats to the top, just take a net and scoop out. Or sometimes you're lucky enough, you can just poke it with your fingers and it'll fall down into the aquarium. But anything floating after 48 hours, you definitely want to net out just in case. So this At this point, I'm just going to flatten everything out in the aquarium. It'll kind of release some of the pockets, the bubbles, things like that. And some of the stuff will float up, but like I said, if you just tap it, it'll fall down to the bottom. So, as you can see, all the tanks have it in it. You're going to still see your little pockets of things floating up to the top, but like I said, if you just take your fingers and push it, those air bubbles release and the sand goes down. So once I kind of finalize this, slope everything back, make it look all nice, it'll look a lot better. And then we'll be moving on to the next color, which will be the blue and white blend, the Caribbean blend. So like I said, we're going to do layer by layer. By the time we're done, it'll look real nice. So I will put a link down below so you can check out their website and check anywhere where you can buy this sand at. Like I said, it'd be real nice once it settles and gets everything going. And there's a lot of different selections of colorations that you can do for gravel and sand. The amount of colorations that they have for gravel is crazy. Anywhere from natural to the craziest of colors that you can imagine. Hey guys, so we're back at filling the aquariums with sand. We're going to be using the Stony River by Estes, and we're going to be continuing with the black and white Java blend up top and the Caribbean blend, which is the blue and white on the middle rack. So I'm going to finish filling these up. Alright, so I'll have to open up another box to get the rest of those going. Alright, so this is going to be the blue and white blend. This is the first time I've seen it like live in the actual aquarium in the water, so I'm excited for this. Let's see what it looks like. I think I like that better than the black and white. I like the black and white, but the blue, I tell you what, makes everything pop. I'm normally a big fan of the naturals and the blacks, but I actually really like this a lot. It's, if you can see like the coloration of the blue, it's even more vibrant in person. But just it pops, which I really like. So again, it's recommended that you do 1.5 pounds per gallon of water, so that's why we're doing 15 pounds in these 10-gallon tanks. And I really think this is going to be the year that, with 2025, I definitely think this is going to be the year of like personalizing fish tanks, making them pop with different colorations and different decorations, and getting that wow and that eye-catching thing. And this is certainly one way to do it. And what's nice about this sand is it doesn't buffer the pH. So the reason why I say that is that you can use it for salt water and you can use it for fresh water. So whether you want the colored sand in your fresh water or you want to kind of liven things up with the salt water, you can do it for both. All right, once that settles and gets all kind of used to the tank and kind of settles down, some of the stuff falls down from the top. Within 48 hours, I kind of show you guys what it looks like once it's all settled. And yeah, so like I said, if you want to check out Estes and their Stony River sand or gravel, I'll put a link down below so you can check them out. So thank you guys for watching. Check out the rest of my videos. Hit that subscribe button.